Crawford Limited is one of the most exclusive jewelry stores in a smart district of San Francisco, the kind of place where the well-heeled and the high and mighty come to purchase rings for their wives and watches for their paramours. Our story begins inside a luxurious private office of Crawford Limited, where Alexander Crawford, a fine-looking, kindly, middle-aged man with gray hair, is talking on the phone.
I'm sorry, Mr. Van Dusen. The ring is $8,000. All right, sir. Thank you. We'll send it to Mrs. Van Dusen this afternoon. Oh, I beg your pardon. We'll send it to Miss Evelyn Fontaine. Yes, sir.
Mrs. Jordan is here, Mr. Crawford.
Oh, yes, please. Have her come in.
The secretary ushers Mrs. Jordan inside. Mrs. Jordan is a frail, lovely woman of about 45. She smiles warmly as Alexander greets her.
Hello, Alex.
Good morning, Sally.
Couldn't believe your message. Have you really found a buyer?
Yes, I have. I was surprised myself. His name is Madden. P.J. Madden.
Not P.J. Madden, the Wall Street plunger.
Yes, Sally, absolutely. But are you sure you want to sell the Kavanaugh pearls, Sally? It seems such a shame. It's your father's legacy, his gift. I thought that necklace would be the last thing you'd part with.
It is. I'm broke, Alex.
What? You mean the whole Kavanaugh fortune is gone? Ships? Everything?
Yes. Seems absurd, doesn't it?
I wish you hadn't let your son take charge of the estate.
I know. Victor's been foolish and reckless, but he's all I have since Fred went.
Still the same good sport.
Did Mr. Madden say what he'd be willing to pay for them?
Yes, Sally, he did. 300,000.
But Father paid only 150,000.
Yes, but that was 30 years ago. That necklace is one of the finest sets of matched pearls in the world. It's worth $500,000 on today's market.
Excuse me, Mr. Crawford. Mr. Madden is here with his secretary, Martin Thorne.
Crawford?
Yes, how do you do? Sally, may I present Mr. Madden? Mrs. Jordan.
Yes, how do you do? Thorne, my secretary.
Will you gentlemen be seated?
Well, there's no need of any preamble, Crawford. I'd come to see those pearls.
I'm afraid I gave you the wrong impression. They aren't in San Francisco.
But when you told me to come here and meet the owner...
I meant just that, sir.
I'm sorry, Mr. Madden. I didn't intend to sell the necklace when I left Honolulu, but I've sent for it.
Well, when will it get here?
Thursday morning.
That's no good. I'm leaving this afternoon for my desert place near El Dorado. After a few days, I'm going on to New York.
We could deliver the necklace in New York.
All right. I'll buy it if you're willing to take my price. 300,000.
It's worth $500,000, Mr. Madden. You're driving a hard bargain.
I always drive a hard bargain. Take it or leave it.
It's all right, Alex.
Good. 50,000 down, the balance within 30 days of delivery. Thorne will come over this afternoon with a check and pick up the bill of sale.
You say the pearls will arrive Thursday morning?
That's right.
Ah, yes. And they're coming by?
By private messenger.
Of course. I was thinking, Chief, we'll be at the desert until Saturday. He could deliver it there, and you could take it back to Miss Madden yourself.
Oh, you're a fool, Thorne. You think I'd carry that string clear across country and take a chance of getting robbed? I want them delivered to my offices in New York and nowhere else.
Mr. Madden, I don't want any trouble about the necklace. What if it isn't satisfactory? You're paying this huge sum without ever seeing it.
I've seen you wear it many times in Honolulu.
I don't remember you.
You never looked at me. I used to be a bellboy in the hotel where you gave your parties. I've wanted that necklace for years. Good day.
As Madden and Thorne leave the office, Bob Crawford, son of Alexander Crawford, hurries into the jewelry store. He rushes to the secretary's desk, and Madden and Thorne leave.
Excuse me.
Excuse yourself, young man.
Bob, what is it?
Has Mrs. Jordan come yet?
She's with your father. You can go right in.
Hello, Sally.
Hello, Bob, dear.
Has Dad been taking good care of you?
Oh, yes.
What luck with the necklace?
It was just sold to Mr. P.J. Madden.
So that's who I passed on the way in. Big bruiser, isn't he? How's the necklace coming over?
Charlie Chan's bringing it. The the detective sergeant with the Honolulu police.
Chan, didn't he used to be your number one boy?
Yes, at the big house on the beach, when Bob was little. He's always been devoted to me.
I remember him. He used to catch me every time I raided your cookie jar and chase me out of the house. When does he get in?
Thursday morning on the President Pierce. He's planning to take a real vacation.
You better meet him at the boat, son.
I'll do that. Is it all right if I take this good-looking young lady to lunch?
Of course it is, if I can come along too.
Won't he bore you?
Oh, Bob.
Fresh young pup.
Crowds fill the docks as a gangplank swings into position on the President Pierce. On the crowded boat deck, we see Charlie Chan talking to 3 little American children, a boy and 2 girls, the youngest about 3. Their mother stands beside them, smiling.
My turn!
No, it's mine.
not my turn!
It's my turn.
Oh, now we must say goodbye.
Please don't leave, Mr. Chan.
Well, sometime we hunt Indians again, okay?
Okay.
Your children very bright. My knowledge of Indians most limited.
But you certainly know a lot about children, Mr. Chan.
Experience comes with ripe years. Have learned much from honorable family, as you can see from family portrait.
Oh, my. What a tremendous family.
Have one more in added blessing too late to be included. Baby picture here.
What a lovely child. You're most fortunate.
Sometime I've entertained doubts when walking floor.
All ashore?
I was hoping to meet familiar face here. Maybe they meet me at bottom of gangplank.
Meanwhile, across town, in a hotel suite living room, Bob's father, Alexander Crawford, paces up and down worriedly. Mrs. Jordan, too, looks apprehensive. And there, at a table mixing drinks, stands her son, Victor. He has the insolent look of a dissipated, spoiled young man with a pouchy face and flabby shape that shows an excess of high living.
I don't like the looks of the whole thing, Victor.
Nonsense. If Madden wants to change his mind, that's his business. It isn't up to us to question his orders. Hello, Charlie.
Good morning.
I'm so glad you're here safely.
Thank you so much.
Did you have a good trip?
Always pleasant journey which ends among old friends.
Alex, you remember Charlie Chan?
Yes, indeed. How do you do?
Mr. Crawford, always honored guest at Jordan home.
Didn't my son come with you? He was supposed to meet you at the dock.
Oh, so sorry. Found no one waiting at bottom of gangboard, so I engaged taxi and hurried to this spot.
Bob probably missed him in the crowd. Have you got the pearls, Charlie?
Pearls travel securely around waist.
Charlie Chan pulls a worn old money belt from around his waist and removes a velvet bundle from it.
Oh, responsibility makes them rest heavy on unworthy stomach, like sour rice.
Oh, Mr. Chan, hand them over and let me take that burden.
Apologies, but pearls look better around honorable mother's neck than in your hands.
Charlie Chan unwraps a gorgeous triple-string necklace containing 150 large and magnificently matched pearls. Charlie Chan places them around Mrs. Jordan's neck.
Oh, thank you, Charlie.
Now most enjoyable vacation begins.
It's been so long I'd forgotten how exquisite the Kavanaugh pearls were.
Here, Alex. Take them before I change my mind.
I know how you feel, Sally.
Oh, I'll get it.
What happened to you, son?
Plenty.
Bob, this is Charlie Chan.
I think he recognizes me.
Fondly recall many races from cookie jar to back door.
Well, why didn't you meet Mr. Chan at the Embarcadero?
Because a hard-looking bird followed me down there in another taxi and stuck to me like a leech on the dock. He wanted to go see who I was going to meet, so I didn't meet anyone. My taxi driver was in on it, too.
Did they follow you back uptown?
Yes, but I ditched them at the club. Ducked out the kitchen door.
I told you that something's wrong. Someone called me this morning and pretended to be Madden. He tried to find out who was bringing the necklace. When I questioned him, he hung up.
Not so good.
Worse than that, about an hour later, Madden phoned from the desert. He wants the pearls delivered there tomorrow.
But I thought he insisted on your sending them to New York.
That's just the point. The whole thing looks rotten.
Humbly beg to interrupt. You're sure this was the real Mr. Madden?
Yes, Charlie, I'd swear it was his voice. I put in a return call to the desert, and he was there all right and repeated his orders.
He offers excuse for changing?
Yes, he said his daughter was coming from Chicago. He wants to meet her there and give her the necklace.
Well, isn't that reason enough? Now you're trying to build up a lot of danger out of nothing.
Victor Madden stated in my office categorically that he wouldn't carry the necklace. Too much chance of robbery. Now, why didn't he ask us to deliver it to Chicago?
They're right, Victor.
Mother.
But if Mr. Madden wants them delivered to the desert, Alex, we'll have to oblige him. I can't risk losing the sale.
As you wish, Sally.
Charlie, I've asked so much of you already. But will you do me one more great favor and take this to the desert?
When proper person is encountered, pearls will be delivered.
I'm very grateful.
Humble servant can never repay many kindnesses. Many facts stated here suggest possibility of unknown danger in delivering pearls. Mr. Crawford, I beg to request your valuable help in present matter.
Certainly. I'd be glad to. And please, call me Bob.
Thank you so much, Bob. Blind man fills ahead with cane before proceeding.
And I'm the one to be the cane, right?
Most correct. Humbly suggest that you arrive at ranch ahead of time. I follow later with necklace. If all is correct, we deliver same.
Great. I'll fly down to Los Angeles after lunch and catch the afternoon train out to the ranch.
Tread softly. Beg to recall that hen squats with caution on thin egg.
Following the plan of Charlie Chan, Bob Crawford flies to Los Angeles, then transfers to Union Station. He notices a beautiful woman in the station talking to a distinctive-looking man.
All aboard!
On the train to the desert, Bob Crawford has unexpected company in the first-class compartment.
Excuse me, your coat is on my seat.
I'm so sorry. Let me get that for you. I'm Bob Crawford.
I'm just going to read my book if you don't mind.
As night falls, the train finally arrives at a small, dingy desert station.
El Dorado! El Dorado!
At El Dorado, only 2 passengers leave the train, Bob Crawford and the quiet but lovely travel companion of the last 3 hours.
Porter,
Yes, miss?
if you could take care of this for me.
Of course, miss. Why, thank you, miss. Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Is there a taxi around here I could hire?
Well, about the only one is in the garage across the road, but it ain't no taxi, it's a flivver.
Where is it?
Across yonder, see that woman there? Looks like she's headed in that general direction.
Oh, thanks.
Are you following me, or am I following you?
I'm beginning to wonder myself.
Perhaps we can go from here together.
Delighted. Where are you going?
I'm going to this garage.
Evening, folks.
Do you run a taxi?
Yes, ma'am. Well, sort of.
How much will you charge to the Madden Ranch?
So you're going to Madden's?
Yes, but you're not.
Well, let's see here. 12 miles each way.
I'll have to. This is the only cab.
Were you really going there?
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You should be.
75 cents.
All right.
And 5 cents tax.
Starts out interestingly.
It gets more interesting further on. Finest country in the world. You folks newlyweds?
No, we've never met before.
Oh, well, the desert's a right nice place to meet. Too bad the moon isn't up, but sky gets mighty pretty.
I couldn't help noticing your engagement ring, ma'am. Lovely emerald.
No, it's more of a deep blue, if you ask me, except just after sunset.
You haven't told me your name.
Will Holly.
Thanks.
You're right welcome, ma'am. Everyone knows me around these parts.
I'm Paula Gray.
I'm Bob Crawford.
Glad to meet you. Do you know Madden well?
No.
Neither do I. He don't stay here much. There's just a Chinese caretaker, Louis Wong, and Tony. Louis went into Los Angeles yesterday. He inherited some money.
And who's Tony?
Oh, he's just a parrot. That darn thing can talk Chinese. Folks around here call him the Chinese parrot.
That seems logical.
Sure it does. There's the ranch up yonder, them lights up ahead. Let me get the gate. It's open a bit.
Those were shots.
Sounded like a 45.
They seem to come from the ranch.
Sure did. Madden keeps a lot of guns there, but I can't figure him shooting at night. Come on, let's get down there.
Up ahead is the house, a luxurious, rambling one-story Spanish structure. As the car's headlights swing across the dark garage, they briefly catch a middle-aged man in prospector's clothes with a bearded face. He stops, turns, looking towards the lights, then darts off like a frightened animal into the darkness.
Who was that?
Where?
By the garage. A man ran past it.
I didn't see him. I don't like the looks of these goings-on.
Neither do I. Come on. Let's see if anybody's in there. No answer.
Well, try again. What do you want?
We want to see Mr. Madden.
He's not home.
Wait a minute. You're Thorne, aren't you?
Yes?
I'm Bob Crawford from San Francisco.
Oh, Mr. Crawford, of course.
Thorne throws the door open. Bob and Paula walk into a large and magnificently appointed living room. On the wall is a large collection of firearms.
Mr. Thorne, Miss Graham.
How do you do? I wasn't expecting you until tomorrow. We have to be careful in an isolated place like this, you understand?
I don't blame you. We heard a couple of shots as we drove up.
Yes, I heard them too. That's one reason I was suspicious of you. It was probably someone in the desert taking pot shots at jackrabbits.
You said that Mr. Madden isn't home?
No, he's in Palm Springs. He'll be back tomorrow noon.
Did he mention the Imperial Picture Corporation to you about using the ranch for a location?
Then you're not here with Mr. Crawford, are you?
No. They sent me to ask Mr. Madden if they could use the ranch Saturday.
It will be impossible.
But he said in his letter he'd be glad to allow us to film and just to let him know a few days ahead.
I know. I took the letter for him, but I can assure you he's changed his mind.
You won't be offended when I come back tomorrow and ask him myself.
Not at all.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
That's my ride that is just storming out, so I guess I'll be going too. Ask Mr. Madden to call me at the hotel tomorrow.
Oh, won't you stay here, Mr. Crawford? The chief would expect you to be his guest, of course.
Well, thanks. I will. Excuse me a minute. I'm sorry your trip panned out this way.
I'm used to a few disappointments.
You'll be back tomorrow?
Yes, I think he was lying.
So do I.
Is everything all right?
We're still wondering.
Oh, didn't see nothing more out here. Hey, like to ride up front?
Thanks.
I'm sorry that you have to put up at that one-horse hotel.
I'll be a lot happier than staying here.
The room's second floor front, right comfortable, except the one with the broken spring.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Admiring my luggage?
Yes, it looks very utilitarian. You brought the necklace?
No, I didn't.
But I understood you to say that...
I came down to talk with Madden and handle the transaction. Dad's sending the string by messenger tomorrow.
Oh, I see. Well, if you like, I'll show you your room.
Thanks.
A few hours later, at precisely 2:18 in the morning, Bob Crawford sleeps inside the guest bedroom when a shaft of light appears across his face. It widens and then narrows, but the light is enough to awaken Bob.
Someone there. So, someone wants to play games? The hallway's empty. That looks like Thorne in that touring car. Where's he going in the middle of the night? Okay, I'm not one for getting spooked easily, but there's a reason I packed this .32 automatic. This will stay right here beside me. Now, time for more sleep.
Bob sleeps undisturbed for the rest of the night.
Thorne? This place is even creepy in the daytime. Thorne! Now what?
Oh, morning, Crawford. How'd you sleep?
Like a log. This desert air is something.
Hungry?
Right.
This mess won't be much for breakfast, but you'll have to stand for it. Our cook ran out on us.
Can I help?
It's almost ready. Coffee?
Hey, you might want to use a dish towel to pick up
Ow! Jeez! Ow! Ow!
that coffee pot.
Oh!
Looks hot.
Oh, dash it all, that hurts.
Bob and Thorne turn to see a poor Chinese laborer in blouse and pants and old shoes and wearing a battered flat-brimmed hat standing at the screen door. He looks dusty and tired, but Bob Crawford recognizes him as none other than Charlie Chan. The two pass but the briefest of looks, a silent message passing for Bob to remain quiet about Chan's true identity.
What do you want?
Oh, me hungry, boss. Walk many mile, maybe catch 'em food for work.
There's nothing for you here. Now go on. Get out of here.
Very sorry.
Seems like a shame to turn the old bird away. What with you having to do everything?
They're pests. Hey, wait a minute. Come here. You, come here. Can you cook?
Oh, yes, boss. Long time me #1 boy and cook. Big house.
Oh, well, you've got a job. Come on in. What's your name?
Akim.
No, you can stay until our cook comes back. You understand?
Yes, boss.
You see that room here off the kitchen? Room. You sleep there. Now get out of those filthy rags and put on some of those clothes. Come on.
Thank you so much.
We're going to eat in the dining room. Your first job is to serve us breakfast. And bring the coffee in first. Be careful, it's hot. No more work. I'm glad I thought of this.
So am I.
Minutes later, Thorne comfortably leans back, having tucked away a satisfying breakfast.
I'm driving into Palm Springs after breakfast to get Madden. You'd better stay here and meet the messenger.
Good idea.
Half an hour later, Thorne departs for his trip, leaving Charlie Chan and Bob Crawford to compare notes.
And he looked into my room to see if I was asleep. He drove away right afterward.
And 2 shots sounded like 45 revolver?
That's what Holly thought.
Also interesting that Chinese servant is absent. Present location very agreeable place for murder, with plenty guns.
It's like a gun museum here.
Observe collection on wall. This very complete collection from frontier era, from buffalo gun to single-shot Derringer. All loaded too. Oh, very dangerous. Much fuel tempts men to build fire. Observe unusual fact that revolver recently taken from group.
Where?
Hook and two-tack removed. Fingers making mark in dust collected since servant left.
Might have collected some time ago.
Highly polished guns indicate frequent cleaning.
Do you think Thorne could have killed Madden? This trip to Palm Springs may be a stall until the necklace comes.
Most convenient method of obtaining same. At breakfast, Thorne is most anxious about time of arrival. Suggest we investigate owner's bedroom.
Look at this room. Madden lives like a king.
See painting above bed of tranquil river scene?
Yeah?
Note that painted river starts moving again after a long time standing still.
I don't get you.
Someone replaced painting recently. Larger painting here before. Look at wall.
Yes, the old painting protected the wall from being sun-bleached. You can see it was about ½ an inch larger all the way around.
And look here behind. Reason revealed by what was hidden.
Is that a bullet hole?
It is same.
No one was shooting at rabbits who made that.
One of bullets accounted for. Very strange.
What is it?
Look here. Bed also hastily moved to cover crime.
Is that what I think it is?
No other make stain like blood on carpet.
And we heard the 2 shots.
Second bullet reposing in victim.
Then Madden must have been lying in here when Thorne came to the door. No wonder he didn't want to let us in.
Took body away in car last night. Suggest patiently waiting for gentleman's return.
For several hours, Bob Crawford and Charlie Chan await Thorne's return, anticipating the worst.
Charlie, you hear that? That's the car.
Go to living room. Patience best path to reward.
I'll meet him on the porch. Madden.
Crawford, I'm sorry I wasn't here to receive you. Didn't expect anyone till today. Thorne make you comfortable?
Yes. Good to see you.
I'll put your bags in your room.
Thorne says you didn't bring the necklace.
No. It's coming today.
So was there any particular object in your coming ahead?
Well, yes. We can't be too careful on a big deal like this. Your changing your mind had us worried.
That's nonsense. I told your father twice on the phone I wanted it down here.
You gave us very definite instructions about New York.
Well, you don't need to worry anymore. It's my responsibility the minute you turn it over.
Well, I'll get Ah Kim to put on some lunch.
Who's this Chinaman?
New cook I got to take over Louis' place. This is your boss, Ah Kim.
Glad to see you, boss.
I'm not hungry. Excuse me while I clean up. Come along, Thorne.
He's alive. Who on earth was killed?
Answer would be of most importance.
I hate to do it, but it looks like we've got to deliver the pearls.
Humbly take upon myself responsibility of refusing to do so.
Why?
Promise was given Mrs. Jordan to protect necklace until time of safe delivery. Disturbing facts continue to suggest danger.
What now?
Both men tell lies. They do not come from Palm Springs.
How do you know?
To Palm Springs and back is 90 miles. Brazenly took liberty of examining car speedometer this morning and now. Amazing instrument shows trip of 44 miles. Suggests Madden who Mali until mystery cleared away.
Stall him along, eh? All right, Charlie. I'm with you.
Thank you so much.
But what do I do now?
Suggest you answer door.
Oh, hello.
All girded for battle, eh?
Yes. Is he here?
I'll ask him to see you. Oh, here he is. This is Mr. Madden, Miss Graham.
Oh, yes. You wrote me about using the ranch.
Mr. Thorne said you changed your mind?
Well, he was right. It'll be impossible.
I'm sorry. It means a black mark against me with the company. I promised them they could have it, and they've made all their arrangements, except the date.
Well, you were a little premature, weren't you?
I don't know why. I had the word of P.J. Madden. Perhaps I was foolish in believing the old rumor that it's never been broken.
Oh, Miss Graham. I'm sorry, PJ. I meant to tell you she'd be coming by. She didn't want to believe me.
Well, I'm not licked very often, young lady, but you win. Yeah, you can use the ranch.
Thank you.
I'm leaving Saturday night for Chicago. You can shoot your film on Sunday.
I'll wire the company right away. How do you do, Mr. Thorne?
Middling, Miss Graham. I guess you'll be on your way.
See you Sunday. Mr. Crawford, you're standing by my car like a chauffeur. Planning to drive me back to town?
I suppose he tells you you're beautiful.
Who?
Your fiancé. Your engagement ring.
It does look that way, doesn't it?
Don't tell me you're marrying a movie actor.
Of course not. He's really very nice.
I imagine I'd dislike him marvelously. What's his name? Wilbur?
Certainly not. It's Jack.
He's still Wilbur to me. The idea of a girl like you getting married. Here you are roaming free and happy around the desert and hills and canyons. Then you want to tie yourself down to a 2-room apartment in a gas range.
We might be able to afford a maid.
It would still be terrible. Imagine mending Wilbur's socks.
I tell you, his name is Jack.
What of it? He'll be just as hard on the socks.
There's something in what you say.
I've only scratched the surface.
You'll have to tell me the rest later. I've got to get back and send that telegram.
All right. Is Wilbur bald-headed?
That night, as darkness descends over the household.
Crawford!
Yes.
I'm getting fed up with this delay. What's become of that messenger?
I don't know.
I'm gonna call your father and find out. What's his home number?
I'll call him for you. Get me San Francisco. Montrose 3531.
Hello?
Dad, what happened to that messenger you were sending to Mr. Madden's?
Why, he left about...
He didn't?
You mean Chan hasn't shown up at all?
Yes. But he's been worried under the circumstances. So have I. Why didn't you let us know he wouldn't get here till Sunday?
Sunday? Give me that phone. Now look here, Crawford. What do you mean the messenger hasn't even left yet?
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Madden. It was absolutely unavoidable. One of the strings broke when it was being cleaned. I'm having them restrung
No. Just a minute. Can you understand the English language? Who asked you to have him cleaned, restrung?
I just thought you would.
Keep still! I'll talk. I told you I wanted him today, at once. I've a good mind to call the whole thing off.
I'm sorry, sir. They'll be ready late tomorrow. The best I can do is deliver them Sunday, if you still want them.
Well, I guess I'll have to wait. If you promise to have them here.
We'll do the best we can, sir.
All right. But this is the last time I deal with you, my friend.
A secret listener has overheard this conversation. Charlie Chan, hiding by the kitchen door, indulges in a slight smile before slipping back into the kitchen.
Tough luck.
Well, there's no use waiting up any longer. You'll excuse me, Crawford.
Help! Help! Murder! Put down that gun!
Hey, that sounded like it came from the patio.
Help! Murder!
A parrot.
Help! Help! Murder! Put down that gun! Hello?
What's this ruckus?
Is everyone okay?
What happened?
This parrot started yelling about a murder. Scared the wits out of me.
Oh, he goes on a tear like that every once in a while when he gets excited.
He certainly gave me a terrific jolt. Looks like it scared you too, Thorne.
Well,
Yes, I can imagine. Well, that parrot's had a pretty scarlet past, knocking around sailors' dives. A sea captain gave him to me 5 years ago.
Don't crowd, gentlemen. One at a time, please.
That goes back to his bedroom days. He's calmed down now. Behave yourself, Tony.
Oh, honey, not tonight, please.
He seems to have been everywhere.
I don't doubt it. Well, good night. Come along, Thorne. I'll sign those letters before I turn in.
coming,
Son
sir.
Kylo hop.
Funny pellet. Him talk Chinese.
Yes, of course he does.
Tony. 脂肪流學.
That's enough, Kim. Don't get him excited again. Leave him alone.
Sorry, boss.
You won't be needed anymore. Now go on to bed.
Yes, boss.
Good night, Crawford.
Good night.
The next morning, Madden, Thorne, and Bob enjoy a smoke with their breakfast coffee. Suddenly, Chan, still pretending to be the servant Ah Kim, clatters in excitedly.
Poor little Tony on ground. Him dead.
What?
That's impossible.
I'll see what this is about.
Over here, boss. I clean a kitchen sink and look out window to see Tony on perch, but no parrot. I run to see it fly away, but find he on ground.
Gone west, eh, old boy? Oh, I hate to lose him after all these years.
Louis said he hadn't been well lately. He was getting pretty old, Chief.
Yes, he lived a long time. Well, this'll break Louis's heart.
You want me to take him, boss? Me put him in ground?
No, I'm gonna have Tony around here as long as I keep the ranch. Run me into El Dorado, Thorne. I'm gonna ship him to Los Angeles and have him mounted.
Just then, a big sedan drives in and skids to a stop in front of the garage. Gamble, a beady-eyed, fussy little man of middle age, clambers briskly out, waving a greeting.
Hello, PJ. Glad to see you.
He's the last person I want to see right now.
I had no idea he was coming.
Hello, Thorne. How have you been, PJ? Well, the old parrot dying, eh? Probably hypertrophic cirrhosis. Too bad. Who's this?
This is Mr. Crawford. Mr. Crawford, meet Professor Gamble, the zoologist.
Did you ever study the Cerromalus otter?
No.
Too bad. It's very interesting. Nice of you to let me use the ranch, Madden.
I didn't expect you down until after I'd left. We'll be pretty crowded.
Oh, that won't bother me. I'll be on the desert most of the time. Here, boy, take my things.
Yes, sir. Most happy.
Put him in the guest bedroom.
Thorne and I were just starting into town when...
Oh, splendid. Yeah, get right in my car and I'll drive you in. We can have a talk on the way.
All right. I'll see you later, Crawford.
In Gamble's room, Chan arranges the luggage as Bob enters.
Gamble went with him. Do you think he's mixed up in this?
Large sugar bowl draws many flies. I see nothing in room. Look in all obvious places for clues. See only one.
Where?
Inside closet. See? Suggests investigating recently used entrance to upper regions.
It's a trap door. And it has marks in the dust. I'll go, Charlie. Stay here.
Oh, step carefully. Short fall can lead to a long trip to hospital.
How many of those sayings do you have, Charlie?
Never enough.
Don't see a thing. Wait, here's something. It's some kind of case or something. I'll pass it down.
Look like guests planning long stay here. Label on case pocket say, Jerry Delaney.
The man Thorne murdered?
Could be. Inside this coat pocket, stub of railroad ticket. Chicago to Palm Springs. Purchased February 8th.
That would get him to Palm Springs the 11th. Wednesday. The night before I got here.
Yes. Also note this vest. Chamois line watch pocket.
What about it?
Specially constructed right side of vest.
Well, that's correct. No, it isn't. You usually carry your watch on the left.
Because easier to reach with coat buttoned. Murdered man was left-handed.
But where does he fit in? Why would Thorne kill him?
Had hoped to learn same from late Parrott.
Tony must have heard everything.
For which he received sad reward of being poisoned.
Poisoned?
I found arsenic added to morning birdseed. Only remaining witness now is bearded man you saw running past garage night you arrived.
No chance of finding him. It'd be like hunting for a needle in a haystack.
Only requires careful inspection of hay. Person in question runs onto desert where pack donkey is waiting. Loses top to canteen bottle in darkness.
That doesn't tell much who he is.
Man who sits by side of road sees world pass by. Will ask storekeeper.
The next day, on a mountain trail, Charlie Chan puffs up the last few steps of a steep path. At the top, he discovers a small, one-room shack, deserted save for a burro tethered nearby. At the front of the shack, Chan picks up something on the porch just as a middle-aged, bearded prospector comes striding down the hillside, lighting a pipe.
What are you doing here?
Humbly requests important information.
What about?
Wish to learn what took place at Madden Ranch Thursday night.
Oh, how should I know? I ain't been around there for a month.
I just found top to your canteen near shack.
I lost that a long time ago when I was down seeing Louis.
And yet only bought new top yesterday at El Dorado store.
Look here, I don't know what you're driving at, but I don't know nothing about Madden, see?
Help! Murder! Put down that gun!
What are you doing?
I know what you heard that night.
You were there?
Ears strong, but eyes weak. You see what I only hear.
But,
Humbly suggest you tell truth. Will save most troublesome interview with police.
You mean I won't get dragged into it?
Most correct. Only desire is to solve mystery.
All right, I'll tell you. Now, Louis is an old friend of mine, and I stopped by to see him. I heard someone yell for help in Madden's bedroom, and then there was 2 shots.
Where were you at the time?
I was outside the patio. I sneaked across, and I looks in the window. A man was lying in there on the floor.
You saw who he was?
No, he'd fallen halfway behind the bed.
What kind of gun did Thorne shoot with?
Thorne didn't kill the guy. The big boss himself did it. Madden.
Madden? He was there.
Well, sure. He was standing there with a smoking .45 in his hand, glaring down at the guy on the floor. Thorne was way over on the other side of the room.
Thank you so much.
That same evening, at a telegraph office, Bob sends a telegram with an update to his father, Alexander Crawford.
That'll be 84 cents. Alexander. What's the last name? That's C-R-A-W?
Yes, Crawford.
Hello there. Sending love notes via Western Union?
Well, I do love dear old Dad. Following me again, Miss Graham?
Operator, will you send this telegram right away?
Yes, miss.
Wiring good night to Wilbur.
No.
Do you think he'd mind if I walk you back to the hotel?
Why, it's only 4 doors down the street.
There it is, right there. What a cozy little hotel. Do the fleas sing you to sleep at night?
Just like home.
You know, I may as well confess something.
What?
If you weren't engaged to Wilbur, I honestly think I'd find myself falling in love.
That would be awful, wouldn't it?
Good old Wilbur. He saved my freedom. Will you be at the ranch tomorrow with the movie company?
Yes, but I promise not to bother you. Good night, Bob.
Well, I'll be. That's Mr. Gamble.
Bob moves slowly down the sidewalk in the shadows. As the train pulls in, Bob sees a hard-faced man slip off the train with a couple of other passengers, looking about with purpose before he greets Gamble on the platform.
That's the man who followed me to the docks in San Francisco.
Come on, I have the car.
And now you're off to the ranch, eh? Well, I'm right behind you.
Bob stays so focused on Gamble and his hard-faced friend, he fails to notice the Chinese man walking towards Madden's car, which is exactly where Bob himself heads.
Excuse, please.
What is it?
You drive a bus auto. Maybe me go to ranch now. Me, Louis Wong. I come in on train. You go ranch? Maybe me take along, please.
Sure. Get right in.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now, well after dark, the pair pull up to the ranch gate.
That's funny. The gate's closed now.
Me open. Somebody put stick in ranch. Me get open. You drive on. I walk.
Thanks, Mr. Wong. See you at the house.
Oh, Mr. Crawford. Good to see you.
Hello, Ah Kim. What are you doing out here in the garage? Looking for clues?
Looking for wrench to tighten pipe in kitchen.
I brought home a playmate for you. Louis Wong.
Oh, very good. Most look forward to meet Honorable Mr. Wong.
Where is he? Louis! Charlie. He was just up there. He opened the gate for me.
Come on. Can't have gone too far. Let's look. Flashlight guide the way.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Dead, like Tony.
But how?
Look closely. Flashlight reveals a gash in his vest over his heart, spreading stain on clothes.
But it seems impossible. It's only been a minute. Why would anyone kill him?
Murdered in great haste. Implies something here which old servant would recognize.
What's all this racket? I heard you drive.
Mr. Thorne, you better look at this.
Why, it's Louis. What happened to him?
Dead. Really dead, Mr. Thorne.
Who killed him?
I don't know. I drove in and left him at the...
Blast it! Let me out of here! See?
Do you think he did it?
Equal chance that Madden guilty. Prospector narrates amazing fact that Madden committed shooting in bedroom.
Madden killed Delaney?
Madden shoots someone with Thorne present in room.
What is this, Thorne? Have you gone mad? What the devil?
He's right up here.
Give me that flashlight, Chinaman. Oh my, this is just too rich. Thorne? Fine business, this.
Well, what are you staring at me for?
I'll stare at you if I wish. I'm sick of the sight of your stupid face.
I won't take that from you or...
This place is turning into a madhouse. Tony dead, Louis murdered, movie outfit coming tomorrow, and now the police will be messing up the place. No, go on and call them. Might as well get it over with now. And bring that Chinaman's body into the house. You leave him out here and the coyotes will get him.
Man's soul is lost who does not grieve the death of a faithful servant.
In the house, an hour later, Constable Brackett, a burly, blustering small-town official, questions the four men.
And you were both in the house when it happened?
Yes. I can account for Mr. Madden.
Of course. And Mr. Crawford, you're sure you didn't see anyone by the gate when you drove in? No one. And this Chinaman, Ah Kim. You're the new cook here, eh?
That's right, boss.
Where'd you work before this?
All places, boss. Big town, little town.
I mean, where'd you work last?
Railroad, boss. Santa Fe Railroad. Lay sticks on ground.
Hard work, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
So when you got an easy job here, you wanted to hang on to it. When Louis came back, you knew you'd lose it, so you killed him. That's nonsense. I told you, he was at the garage. You don't know these Chinese guys. They think nothing of sneaking around and sticking knives in each other. How'd you get into this country?
American citizen. Born San Francisco.
Is that so? Let's see your Chokgi.
What you say, boss?
I thought so. You know what I said. Your Chokgi. The certificate that shows you're a citizen. Come on.
Oh, boss, certificate. All right. Boss, here it is. You look.
Well, so you do have one. You stay around here, see? Inspector Bliss will be out tomorrow, and he'll want to talk to you. Don't try to run away. Understand?
I stay.
All right. Get out.
You think I run away easy job? Crazy cop.
As the morning arrives the next day, the Madden Ranch bustles with activity. The movie company, present since dawn, works in full swing, a mass of equipment and people. An orchestra is at one side. 16 lovely girls wait in scant, tight-fitting chorus outfits.
I wish old Gold Dust would stick his head out. I'd like to see what a real multi-millionaire like P.J. Madden looks like.
I just couldn't stand it.
Okay, girls, places.
Well, Mr. Crawford, what do you think?
Look at all those girls. All this gear.
Hey, Paula.
Oh, Mr. Franklin, let me introduce you to Bob Crawford and Ah Kim. Gentlemen, this is our director, Mr. Franklin.
Honored to meet.
Yes, I'd like to know about how you do all this. It's amazing.
Yeah. I'd love to have lunch someday. Now, Paula, listen, someone said there's an abandoned mine on the other side of El Dorado. It might be okay for the next picture. Would you run up and take a look at it for me?
Right after lunch.
And swell. Let me know before I leave tonight.
I'll be back about 3.
Mr. Franklin, we're all set.
Now, for John's sake, Ranny, this time smile at her. You're supposed to be in love with the girl. Now, come on now, let's get a good one.
Is Wilbur like Ranny?
No. He's really wonderful.
And you'll be back in Los Angeles with him in a couple of days. Maybe something's happened to him.
I don't think so.
Is he careful crossing the street?
Quiet, please.
Say, that guy that just walked out. Isn't that Madden?
Yeah. Hey, look, Boston Eddie's walking right up to him like he's an old chum.
Boston Eddie, a sunburned man with a wry grin on his face, strides confidently up to P.J. Madden. Bob Crawford and Charlie Chan watch with interest.
Hello, Mr. Madden.
I'm sorry, I don't think we've...
Don't remember me, eh? I'm a friend of Jerry Delaney's. You'd remember him, wouldn't you?
Yes, I remember him. Why?
I saw him this morning. He sent you his best regards.
Oh, did he? Come into the house. I'd like to hear all about it.
Did you hear what he said? Delaney's alive.
Most upsetting discovery. Like Bumblebee in honorable trousers.
But who was killed in the bedroom? This leaves us completely lost in the fog.
On the contrary, inscrutable fates reveal steps toward true solution. Must now go back to honorable work of Akim.
Miss Graham, who was that chap who went inside with Madden?
Eddie Boston. He's one of the assistants.
You know anything about him?
Not very much. I heard he used to be a gambler in New York.
Bob Crawford? Why isn't that necklace here? When is it coming?
Why, I don't know. Sometime today.
Well, it better. I've got reservations on tonight's train, and I'm not gonna miss it. If the pearls aren't here by 8 o'clock, the deal's off. I'll be inside.
Better than out here.
There he is now.
Who?
Eddie Boston, the guy you asked about, silly.
Run me into town, Dan.
Mr. Boston?
Yes?
I wanted to ask you about a friend of mine. I heard you mention Jerry Delaney.
I never heard the name in my life.
That evening, Will Hawley works at his garage when Madden's car comes racing up the road, Bob Crawford at the wheel.
Mr. Hawley, have you seen Miss Graham?
Whoa. No, since she took my car this morning.
She went up to the abandoned mine. She hasn't come back yet. Nobody's seen her. Will you show me the way up there?
Why, sure.
At the old Petticoat mine, there are no lights, just the desert darkness to keep the crumbling buildings company. Bob Crawford and Will Hawley drive down the bumpy road.
Hey, there's the car.
Bob!
Where are you?
The stone building! I'm locked in!
It's right up there on the rise.
Shoves him up, Mr. Crawford. You and your friend are stopping right here.
You know this raccoon?
No. Wait. Yeah. You're the guy who followed me to the docks in San Francisco. The one who got off the train last night and met Professor Gamble.
You shouldn't come sticking your nose into other people's business.
Pearls of wisdom, eh?
Those aren't the pearls I'm interested in.
Bob!
You answer, and you're dead.
You know she has nothing to do with the pearls. Or Jerry Delaney.
What do you know about Delaney?
Let the girl go, and I'll tell you.
No. Not so good a deal.
What do you want for her? The pearls? I've had them here all along. We've just been waiting for the FBI to arrive.
You are lying.
Who's that? Bob! Are you alright?
Well, gentlemen, this appears to be none of my business, so I'd be just as happy to ease on back to my garage and let you settle this as best as you see fit.
Shut up, Dummkopf. Stay right here.
Well, then again, I'm not too busy at the moment. I guess I can stay.
And you, Mr. Crawford, where exactly are those pearls?
Let the girl go, first.
What's your plan? You give them to me and then you tell the police I stole them?
What would I tell the police about you? I can barely see your face. I don't know your name. No one but me knows the pearls are here. And the FBI is only interested in Jerry Delaney.
And I get the pearls.
Only if you let the girl go.
These are the keys to the magazine up there. She's locked inside. You get them when you get me the pearls.
The pearls are in a money belt, and the money belt is around the waist of that girl up there, Miss Graham.
What?
The gunman makes a key mistake, turning to look up the hill to where he has Paula Graham locked inside the Old Mines magazine. It is just long enough for Bob to leap for the gun.
I got him!
You got me!
Oh, now I got him!
Ow!
I'll get you!
I've been longing to meet you again.
Oh, pretty good fight. He's out cold.
I think I broke my hand. Here, you hold the gun on him. Shoot him in the foot if he gets cute.
Well, I'll shoot him somewhere else if he gets ugly. Well, look at you now, you thug. You ain't so tough.
And here are the keys. Paula!
Bob! Are you alright?
At the old magazine where the miners stored dynamite behind a jail door, Bob finds Paula Graham. She rushes into his arms, and the pair kiss impulsively.
Oh, I was afraid you'd been shot.
You're all right?
Just scared.
I'm sorry. I've been worried about you.
I know. Bob, he's got someone else locked up on the other side.
Where?
Around here. Follow me.
Hello?
Hello. Who is it?
It's Bob Crawford. Who are you?
Who am I?
Look, Bob. He looks like...
Looks like? My eye. It is.
P.J. Madden.
P.J. Madden.
As the man emerges from the darkness, Bob and Paula stare at him in astounded amazement. Meanwhile, back at Madden's ranch, Victor Jordan, looking irritated and impatient, gets out of a hired car and strides to the door.
Mr. Madden, I'm Victor Jordan. Oh, yes. How do you do? This is Professor Gamble and Mr. Thorne. You brought the necklace. Why, of course not. Are you trying to stall me again? No, Mr. Madden, I just heard about this stalling. That's why I hurried down here. Crawford should have given it to you Thursday. Do you mean he's had it here the whole time? No, Charlie Chan has it. That Chinaman that brought it from Hawaii. Chinaman, eh? Well, yes, he's here, isn't he? Excuse me a minute. I want to have a little talk with you.
Sure. What's the matter, boss?
Where did you work before you came here?
Oh, get 'em work all places, boss. Maybe lay sticks on ground for railroad.
You're a liar.
What's the matter, boss?
I'll show you what's the matter. Come in here. Have you gone crazy, Charlie? What have you got that outfit on for? You've got Jordan's necklace. Now hand it over.
Act no good now, Mr. Jordan. Thank you so much for exposing necessary ruse.
Charlie, give him my pearls.
Mr. Jordan juggles truth. Pearls are property of his mother. Humbly refuse to deliver them.
Oh, yes, you will. I had her write out an order telling you to.
Yes, I see. Must do as your indulgent mother requests.
A look of helpless resignation on his face, Charlie Chan reaches under his shirt and unhooks the money belt, taking out the velvet bundle and handing it to Madden.
Inside velvet, you'll find pearls.
Finally. And there they are.
One moment, please. Humbly request receipt.
I'm glad to give it to you. It's been waiting around here for 3 days. Only have to sign it.
Sign now, please.
It's a good thing you came when you did. I'll just have time to make that train. Glad I could help. What's this? Why, you crazy?
We'll retain the pearls.
Oh, you will you? We'll see about that. Charlie! Have you gone crazy? Crazy? If he doesn't hand over those pearls, he'll be dead. Mr. Madden, put away that gun!
As Madden fires his pistol, a tongue of flame lashes out from the blousy sleeve of Charlie Chan's cook's uniform.
I've been shot!
Just shot in shoulder. No desire to kill.
The crowd stares as Charlie Chan pulls his .38 revolver from his clothes.
Left-handed man always uses left hand. Write too slow and careful when you try to sign receipt with right hand. Should have practiced more. Should also use correct name. Jerry Delaney.
He's insane! You fool! Shooting Madden!
The gun appears from Charlie Chan's sleeve, trained on Victor.
Victor, stop. Known you since you were a baby. You not protect family fortune, but loyal friend will. Stand back with others.
You're gonna go to jail. Do you know what they do to Chinamen who shoot men like me?
Law even allow Chinese to shoot criminal in self-defense. Anxious man hurries too fast, Mr. Delaney. Often stub big toe. Pretended real grief when old parrot dies, but forgot to show same for loyal manservant murdered.
What was that shooting? Oh, it's you again, eh? Give me that gun, Chinaman.
I cannot aim gun at you, Constable Brackett, but beg you to listen.
You shot a very important man. I'll take that.
You make great mistake. I am Detective Sergeant Chan of Honolulu Police.
And I'm the Queen of Sheba. Come with us.
Just a minute, Constable. He has a pearl necklace he took from me.
You have, eh? Give it up.
He's not Mr. Madden.
You're nuts. I've known Mr. Madden for years. Now give me those pearls.
Truth not worth much when currency is lies.
Mr. Madden, your pearls.
Thanks.
We'll send for a doctor to come at once. Come on, you stinking Chinaman. Mr. Madden?
Into the house steps the real Madden, hair rumpled, his face bearded and pale, his arm in a sling. His shoulder is stained with dried blood. Behind him are Bob Crawford and Paula Graham. They all enter the living room, followed by the gunman from the mine, a gun at his back, held by Will Hawley. Madden stares at his double, Jerry Delaney.
Almost got away with it, didn't you, Jerry? You always were good at it.
It's remarkable. They're the spitting image.
And now with matching bullet wounds.
We found him up at the El Dorado mine. Seems his secretary, Thorne, conspired to steal the pearls with this guy, Delaney.
And this piece of work is Maydorf, a known associate of Delaney's who they brought in to guard me up at the mine.
And this Chinaman here?
I've never seen him before in my life.
This Chinese gentleman is only the greatest detective walking the planet Earth. His name is Chan, Charlie Chan, of the Honolulu Police Department.
As I said, Constable Brackett.
I'm sorry.
Justice serves as strongest apology. Believe you have work to do.
You're right, Mr. Chan. Mr. Delaney, you, sir, are under arrest. And you, Mr. Thorne.
And don't forget this guy, Maydorf, the one who kidnapped me at the mine.
Okay, Maydorf. Get over here.
Mr. Madden, I am most happy to see corpse from bedroom alive.
Sorry about this, Mr. Madden. That bird had me fooled.
Well, I don't blame you, Brackett. He used to be an actor until he discovered he was almost my twin. And then he started a racket impersonating me in New York years ago. You remembered that, didn't you, Thorne? Waited for a chance to double-cross me. And I thought I had found one man who could be loyal to me. Take them away.
Come along, all of you.
One moment, please. Must remove pearls from pocket of imposter.
I owe you an apology, gentlemen. I am very sorry to have been innocently drawn into this tangle. I will leave at once.
Excuse me, please, Mr. Gamble. Innocent man would not carry knife used to murder Louis Wong.
Why, this is preposterous! Outrageous!
Open coat, please.
I will do nothing of the sort.
I saw you pick up Maydorf at the train station, Professor Gamble. You're in on this.
That's a lie.
Gamble, open your jacket for Charlie Chan.
No surprise here.
Look at that blade.
Should not sleep with knife under pillow. Found interesting impression on sheet when making bed.
Fraud, kidnapping, theft, and now murder. It's gonna be a long night, gentlemen, but we've got just enough handcuffs for you.
Oh, wasn't supposed to be this way. No.
I can't thank you enough for not handing those pearls over to the imposter, Mr. Chan.
Often roundabout path lead to correct destination, Mr. Madden.
The next day, at the train station, Charlie Chan and Bob Crawford stand on the rear platform, holding coats and suitcases, ready to leave. Paula Graham steps up on the platform with them to say goodbye. Bob and Paula look at each other rather helplessly, unhappy at parting. Chan, a couple of feet away, watches.
When are you going back to Los Angeles?
Probably Wednesday.
Would you mind if I flew down to see you?
No. I'd enjoy it.
Thanks. You know, if it weren't for that engagement ring, I think I'd kidnap you to San Francisco tonight.
Well, I don't know if I'm up for another kidnapping.
You'll have a lot to tell Wilbur. Do tell him he has beautiful taste in jewelry. I should know. It's my business.
It's a magical ring, you know. It's always kept me protected. Up until now.
All aboard!
Bye, Mr. Chan.
Goodbye, Miss Graham.
Miss Graham offers Charlie Chan her hand in farewell. Chan smiles down at the small hand held in his. His eyes narrow. He looks up at Bob.
Suggest noticing that supposed engagement ring usually worn on left hand.
Paula, let me see that. You moved that ring to your right hand.
I did?
Have you been lying all this time?
There isn't any Wilbur.
I thought his name was Jack.
Suggest important need of third ticket. Will attend to same.